The real secret to happiness is to return to your source, to your original source, to who you are and who you were from the beginning of time.
Time, 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 time.
I just want to be happy. Happy. That's all I want, is to be happy.
What do I think it means to be happy? To be happy, you have to be free from suffering, emotional and mental suffering, not so much physical pain. I think happiness is the burden of constantly searching for happiness. Because to tell you the truth, if I had my choice, I wouldn't have named myself happy. I would have named myself sorrow, anger, indifference, frustration, anything but happy.
I find that people are typically unhappy because as a human race, we try to put the word unhappy in a box of limitation, which is making it to be under the category of maybe a lifestyle. Most people believe that happiness is a choice. I don't agree with that personally. I believe that it is somewhat of a lifestyle.
I am happy. Are you happy? We should all be happy.
The thing about life is that we need to question everything about the truth of life, to ask ourselves, what is happiness?
Who are you? What is your name? What is your reality? I just want to know what happy is.
I want to share with you what I believe happiness is and how to share happiness with others.
Is it possible to have happiness without finding it? Why do we look for happiness as if it's something to search for when it's deep within ourselves, when it lies deep down inside us? Why do we look for it everywhere else except for where it really truly resides, which is inside?
I believe happiness is every good moment in life. Being able to wake up every day and have a fresh start, and just being able to have a roof over your head. I find that people are typically unhappy because they chase after the wrong things in life. Most people chase after things like money, romance, success, or fame, which is great to them, but it really just gives them a temporary fix to an inevitable void in their life. Most people are chasing happiness because they want to feel fulfilled with their lives, and they want to know what they're doing is the right thing for them, even if it's not. Many people find themselves unhappy when they're searching for happiness. But what would make me happy is if people just realize that, while happiness is great, it's terminal. You love it while it's there, but it goes away. Which is why I wish that people would stop chasing after it and just start appreciating every single moment they do get to be truly happy. Is it possible to be happy and know what happiness truly is? I believe so. Even if it is just one glimpse of happiness for one moment of your life, I feel like you can still know what happiness truly is just by having that one moment. But if I was to be truthful about my life and my entire journey, I would say that my name is actually fearful. Because I know that chasing happiness will be endless. And I don't want to be spending my whole entire life chasing for this one thing, when I could just be appreciating every single moment that I do get when I'm striving to reach for this thing.
What do you think happiness is? And how would you share happiness with others?
My name is Happy. I want to share with you what I believe happiness is and how to share happiness with others. I believe happiness is finding peace within yourself and others. I find that people are typically unhappy because they just struggle to find love within themselves and they let the negative feeling take over. Most people are chasing happiness because they think it's a sanctuary, a safe heaven, bliss, joy, freedom from negative thoughts. Many people find themselves unhappy when they are searching for happiness. What would make you happy? Believe in yourself. You are not alone. Is it possible to be happy and really know what happiness is? I believe yes. It is possible to be happy and know what it feels like. We are all capable. Just our time to feel that may vary. But if I was to be truthful about my entire life and journey, I would not say my name is really happy. I would say my name is Anguish. For finding my happiness was not an easy path. And it was a struggle with self-harm and eating disorder. Being happy does not mean you are not allowed to be sad. It means that you have grown strong enough to understand that you can be sad too. I've realized that true happiness is not the absence of negativity, but the acceptance of it and the growth you get from it. I thought I was happy many times, but then there were times I felt horrible about myself. I found out that I actually lived in an emotionally abusive household recently. I thought it was normal for parents to treat you that way, being controlling, obsessive, and narcissistic. I struggled to understand that and accept that I have gone through it. It was very hard for me, but I did with the help of my boyfriend and close friends. That acceptance gave me strength. It made me feel happy to accept the truth now that I know what created my scars and I have learned to live with it. It is painful and very, very difficult, but it makes me feel empowered to spread my kindness and share my strength to others. I am truly happy now.
Hi, my name is Happy. I believe that happiness is the freedom from that mental and emotional pain that most people carry along with themselves. And some people carry that with them their whole entire life. Most people are struggling with happiness because I believe that they're focused too much on the negative things in their lives. Like my mother once said, I have all these daggers in my back, and if I took them out, then where would I be? Where's my identity? Most people identify more with their pain, with their suffering, with their sorrow. It's very important to look within yourself and work on those things that have been weighing you down and recognize them for what they are. Past events, just memories stored in your head that you're holding on to, trying to find some resolution and maybe believing that you can never find it, but it is there and it is within you. You can learn to release those negative things by practicing gratitude, finding the smallest things that make you happy, even watching a movie, a comedy, something that makes you laugh, brings you joy. Laughter is great, and laughter costs nothing. We can think about our past struggles and pain, and sometimes we can laugh at those things because they're gone, they're in the past, and they did not take us down. They were obstacles that we did overcome, no matter how painful it may still feel. We overcame them because we're still here, and that's something to be joyful about and happy about. But if I was being honest, my name wouldn't be Happy. My name would be Pain. My name would be Anguish, Indifference, Anger. So if I'm being honest, I would name myself anything other than happy.
The purpose of this film is to create awareness, a positive awareness movement.
Do you believe it's possible to be happy and not know what happiness is?
Happiness is feeling strong, like you've got so much power and just loving life. You love everything around you. You just love it and you don't want it to end. Hello, my name is Happiness, and I want to share with you what I believe happiness is and how to share happiness with others. I believe happiness is feeling complete and feeling like everything in your life is going well, that everything is going great and you're just loving life, you're loving everything you do and you don't want to ever leave. I find people are typically unhappy because there's something in their life that is just wrong, like it's just not there and there's some empty space in their heart. Or maybe they're angry, they're confused, they're traumatized, they just don't know what's happening and they don't feel what society wants them to. People are typically unhappy because there's something that they can't control, or there's something that just wasn't meant to happen, like you failed a test even though you practiced, you read your books even though you failed, you don't remember something even though you're meant to. Most people choose happiness because it is the normal in society and that everyone in society is meant to be happy. But no one really knows what happiness is. They're just told that they should and that happiness is normal and that everyone should be happy because that's how society wants them to be. I believe my family makes me happy because without them I would not be alive. I would have just given up, I would have gone crazy and I would have just left the earth. So my family is the only one who keeps me alive, who loves me, and is the reason why I'm happy. If I was truthful though, I would say that my name is actually confused because I'm confused about life, I'm confused about people. I don't know what's going to happen next year or the year after that. You don't know if you're going to be here next year or what's going to happen. Are you going to pass? Are you going to do something extraordinary in like the next minute, or are you going to mess everything up totally? And everything is just not put to plan. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who you're going to meet the next day, and you just don't know how to feel about anything. But maybe I will be happy, but happiness isn't always what you think it's going to be.
Are you happy? We should all be happy.